Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another driving vlog. Welcome to another driving vlog indeed. This is the second time I'm starting this one because I forgot I had my music on. The first few minutes I tried to start this and I'm like, oh yeah, content ID is a thing. But welcome back to another driving vlog nearing the end of May 2018. Decided to try one of these out again for a little bit of a recap on the month and what's up with old KurtJMac in case you're curious. I got Juno in the back seat. We're on our way to the dog park. I'm also checking my blind spots, like in American Truck Simulator, even though in American Truck Simulator there's no blind spot to check. But yeah, I'm also trying out, and I know Cone will be interested, trying out a new microphone, not using the lav mic anymore. I picked up a Rode mini shotgun mic thing that is mounted actually to the top of the GoPro, and it's actually on its own, what do I want to call that, kind of spider mount, shock absorbing mount, so hopefully the car sounds don't muddle through there, but I'm not sure. It seems a little bit bouncy. It seems a little bit bouncy. The one thing I noticed in setting this up is now that the GoPro has another, I don't know, 3 inches or so of that microphone on top of it, it's difficult to mount to an angled surface like a windshield because there's no vertical space. There's no vertical space for that microphone to sit, so I've actually got it suction cupped to the side, the driver window, not the rolly up downy one. These Subarus have a little bit of a quarter window on the front driver and passenger door. It seems all right. It seems to be working. It might be a bit of a weird angle. I have about like 6 different GoPro mount attachments doing a weird squiggly woggly all the way to connect to make sure it's far enough away from the A-pillar here, but like I feel like my knuckles are like in the entirety of the shot there when I'm driving. But who knows? It's very difficult to tell with these sort of things without some sort of preview. So I guess this entire video is going to be a preview, a test, if you will. But yeah, it's been nice out. Although today and yesterday it's been cloudy. Where am I going? I'm doing this. Sorry, I'm half paying attention to my GPS and half paying attention to the road. This doesn't seem right, but this is where. Nope, I think I've actually gotten off at the wrong exit here. It says north. I'm on the north ramp, so hopefully that works out all right. We're gonna go through a tunnel really quick here, ladies and gentlemen. Nope, yep, it rerouted me. Damn it, Google Maps, why did you say north? I'm on the northbound. You dang screws. You dang... Now there's a bunch of traffic on this side too. Dang it! Well, I guess this is going to be a longer than I anticipated vlog. And blog. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. It's almost as bad as the GPS in American Truck Simulator. But anyway, now that I have you for a long amount of time, now that I'm stuck on this road, there's always traffic. 1:35 p.m. on a Friday, and there's traffic. Because Seattle. Oh, this guy's got a trailer. I'm going to run over in front of me. So, May was supposed to be the month of productivity, wasn't it? And it seemed to have turned into not quite that. seemed to be the May of normal Kurt productivity. Man, it's really tough. And maybe, just maybe, I am extra tough on myself, and I should not be. But also, I want to do well at the things that I'm doing. But yeah, I started May. Didn't we start May with the hike vlog? With Juno? And I opened by saying I would like to take a hike a week. That was the last hike I went on. That was the last hike. Well, I guess technically, we also, I drove Juno up north. There's a private airport that has a path around the airport grounds. It's like a 5-6 mile path, and that was nice. That was pretty good. It was a nice day for that. The only thing I didn't like about that was the part of the path that was against, it was pretty much half of the path was around the airport, which was nice. The other half was following the roads that also go by the airport, which is pretty much just walking on a sidewalk with a 4-lane road next to you, which ain't too preferable. But yeah, I guess we did that as well. It was kind of a quasi hike. But no, I haven't gotten out as much as I wanted to. There's again with the time. The themes of all these vlogs is time and not enough of it. But there's so many things I want to do and need to do and feel obligated to do that I don't know how to do them. I don't know in what capacity I could get all of these things done. And I've tried to-do lists. I recently scratched off renew the passport because I mailed that in the other day. But even that, I guess I don't know how to prioritize. Like the passport thing, yeah, my passport's expired. I should renew it and get a new one, but I have no imminent plans. The only thing in the near future I could consider needing it for would be if I want to go up north to Canada to use the passport to adventure up there. But I'm not even doing all the adventuring around here that I want to do, right? So I feel like priorities is definitely a thing. I really wish I could work more and just get more stuff done on the Toyota. The old 77 Toyota. But a lot of what's stopping me there is my current abilities or lack of abilities and tools and workspace to do such things as these. I kind of thought I knew that the installing the tachometer is the thing I'm trying to do. I knew it wouldn't be easy, but I also didn't think that for 2 weeks the dashboard instrument cluster would just be out and apart and in a bunch of pieces. I thought it could, maybe take a few days, but I gotta buy pieces of aluminum to make a mounting bracket, and then I discover I don't have the right tool to cut the mounting bracket, so I ordered a new cutoff tool thing for my Dremel, and that finally arrived today. The new bumper is supposed to be arriving soonish, although I've not seen any updates of tracking since it's crossed the Pacific, so we'll see about the bumper. But yeah, I just want to drive it, and I think I've mentioned that many times before in my search for a fun classic car, is that I want something that's drivable, that I can enjoy, and then as things happen I can learn and fix them and stuff. And Cone on stream reminded me that owning a classic or fun or whatever project car is all about patience. Everything, it just takes time. And he even referenced himself and his project creator, his turbocharged 240 project that I feel he has done quite a lot on, honestly. He to actually do that and install a turbocharger to an engine on a car, and like he's raced it a few times. But yeah, it has kind of sat for this past year, I think he said. But the fact that he's doing other things, I guess, I don't know. I'm super hard on myself, I guess. But yeah, I wish I could have be driving the Corolla more to learn more how to drive it and be better at that. I feel bad every day. I don't feel like I do enough to get Juno exercise, which is why we're going to the dog park today, even though sometimes the dog park, I don't feel she gets enough exercise because she doesn't, it would be really easy. It'd be super easy if she would just learn how to play fetch. That would make it super easy. But she does not play fetch. Like, that's like easy mode exercise your dog, is get them to run back and forth at top speed a few times. But she won't do that, so I just hope at the dog park that there's another dog playing fetch and she likes to chase the dogs. And also just hoping that she doesn't want to also fight the dogs, as she's been known to do. Not really fight, but just be angry and unpleasant with just talking to other people about Juno, about how she's like, I can tell she's very interested in other dogs and she really wants to meet them and sniff them out, but the moment that those dogs then turn to meet her and sniff her out is when, like, ugh, my personal space is being invaded, growls and teeth and snaps and barks, anger. So I want to make sure she doesn't, I don't want to go too long without having her at least attempting to be social around other dogs, because then she might, truly start to forget how to behave, and that will be bad. What am I doing here? I think I'm doing this weird intersection here. All right. So yeah, even this vlog has been just a mishmash of topics and ideas. So yeah, I haven't been doing the weekly hikes. I haven't been streaming as regularly and predictably as I know I not only should be, but would like to be, just to make sure that I have a reliable source of income. I mean, that's a big deal, right? I feel extremely privileged and lucky to be doing what I'm doing for a full-time job, so I want to make sure I'm doing everything I can do to maintain such things as these. And maybe I need to be gone, be out of my mind with whatever the traditional sense of being a streamer, broadcaster, internet influencer would be. And maybe I just do need to diversify things and do vlogs like these and post videos, even though YouTube is kind of a not good stop, my friend. Good stop at that stop sign. Just share. But I don't want to also, I talked about this on stream, I think. Maybe even in a vlog. I don't remember. But the need to try to like monetize every aspect of your life as a I don't want to say YouTuber. YouTuber is like a bad word. Broadcaster, influencer, I hate it. That makes me want to barf. Influencer. So whatever I am, whatever it is that we do, me and my friends on the internet, I don't want it to be an obligation to monetize every aspect of our lives. Even though there was even like a Twitter thread like, the new capitalism is being so desperate to cover your daily life expenses that you try to monetize every little nook and cranny of your life so that you no longer have any privacy or have any sense of what you actually like doing, because you're just constantly trying to do things that your audience likes you to do, you know. And I don't feel that pressure from you guys or anything like that, but from you folks. Ooh, sheepies. I've really ended up out here in the sticks in my little accidental detour. What is the speed limit here, by the way? See, like, this would be a decent road to take the Corolla on, but it's in pieces. What was I saying? So yeah, I'm resisting that urge, but I also know that like I said, I don't want to waste this opportunity. And it's kind of super weird calling it an opportunity, because I've been doing it for the past 7 years. But I want to make the most of it. I want to try to, like, streaming on a schedule has been hard this last month because the weather has been so nice. I'm like, oh, I should take Juno on a walk, or I should go out to, I went to that air show, which I didn't, I thought of, like, bringing my cameras and GoPro and, like, vlogging it or whatever, or even live streaming it, but I'm like, no, I just want to go to enjoy it and just be outside. So that's what I did at the air show, which wasn't so much an air show as it was like an open house. There's some museums at this up on the north side of Seattle. There's Payne Field. There's historical combat flight museums that restore planes and fly them and stuff, and it was kind of more of an open house for the museums, but it was a nice day. Saw some cool old airplanes, saw some of them fly as well. Okay, 35 is the speed limit. Got it. So that was cool. But yeah, I'm just trying so desperately to figure things out. And maybe they're not supposed to be figured out. Maybe that's where it would just get super boring and monotonous if I had a daily schedule. Okay, Monday I stream from this to this, and then I take Juno on a walk to this, and then Tuesday I record Farlands a Bust and upload it to this and do the stream of this, and maybe that would make me go a little bit cuckoo, and then it would reflect in the very content I am producing. Even calling it content just feels gross. The whole thing's gross, guys. This whole thing we're doing, this is gross. We gotta come up with some new names for it. We gotta do better at that. But yeah, that's kind of an update. That's kind of an update. Yeah, I mean, previously in April, I went on a little trip and took time off. We went up to Oregon, Cannon Beach, and that was nice. That's a place I'd like to go back and maybe bring Juno with. I mean, like, for the future, my mom just moved to Colorado after retiring, and I've tossed about the idea in my head to take a road trip with Juno, to bring Juno with. That would be a heck of a drive, but, like, that would be the enjoyment factor of it. In the Subaru, I'm not the Corolla. Good Lord! Like, people even ask, "Oh, did you take the old Toyota Corolla when you went to Oregon?" Ha! No, no thanks. I'm gonna keep that thing within a 100-mile radius of home. So yeah, I'm just still trying to figure things out. I know I'm not doing the best I can do. Like, I see a lot of very successful and happily successful people on Twitch doing things regularly, on a regular basis, and that seems nice. But then again, they're not also producing these vlogs and telling you about what they try to do in their spare time, and maybe they don't have any spare time, or maybe they don't get out to go hiking or take their dog to a dog park, or take a wrong turn and turn a 30-minute drive into a 45-minute drive and vlog. So yeah, I don't know. You can never assume. The things most of us see of each other on the internet and through the social media, another gross term, are all just highlights, usually. So you can't assume anything about how anybody else is feeling or doing or whatever. Why is this man stopped in the road? What's happening here? I need to go straight. Okay, what an awkward place to stop, my friend, at an intersection. Is your vehicle broken? Should I not have passed you there? Now I feel like a jerk. You just stopped in the road, 2-lane road. Oh, nope, now he's moving again. Alright, never mind. Oh, boy. So, yeah. Anyway, I think, we've rambled enough about that. What else is new? I'm coming up to an intersection here, so I'll have to pay attention. A bit of an overcast, cloudy day. I would like to get back to, like, Heather Lake or something like that, now that it's been since February, since I've been there. Make some more use out of those ice spikes I got for hiking, but also just kind of see how the terrain and the environment changes from season to season would be interesting, I think. Alright, I'm going to do a right and then an immediate left. Got it. Or an immediate straight. This is technically straight, not a left. It's one of these crazy triangular intersections that make no sense. I think I did that right. Yeah, I did. Okay. What else is new? Elon Musk is still an idiot. Oh man, the internet, speaking of which. Yeah, they're basically TLDR. Don't idolize people. Don't, a lot of people know I follow SpaceX and I follow space exploration, and SpaceX is obviously a huge name right now in that, and Elon Musk is behind all of that, I guess. But on the Twitters and just in general, and I've even mentioned this before with Tesla and his other work, he doesn't seem like that great of a guy. Just the way he does business is not fantastic. He's anti-union as far as Tesla and his workers are concerned, and it's turning out he's turning like all the media, because the media has given him some bad reviews of the latest Model 3, and yeah, you can separate the people from the work, I feel. And in regards to Elon Musk and SpaceX, he's not the idea guy there, by the way. Like, that's what you have to consider. He's just the money. He's just the money. He's not the rocket scientist. He's not the one who designed the Falcon 9 himself. He's not some fantastical inventor. He's not Tony Stark. He's not the one doing all the work himself. He just has money, and he hired the right people to do, and who know how to do that stuff. And having visited the SpaceX factory, Falcon 9 factory in, what was that? That was like an old, I don't know what that is. I can't identify cars right off the top of my head, but there was an old, looked like an Alpha Spider, maybe? No, probably something else, maybe like a MG. Anyway, or even a Triumph, I don't know. Yeah. seeing the SpaceX facility, like, I can tell that the people who work there are very passionate about what they're doing, and I can appreciate the work they're up to and their expertise and their, practical genius in creating the SpaceX that we know, and we can celebrate the achievements today. And you can separate Elon Musk from that, and it's even to the detriment of themselves that they're so passionate about doing the work they do that they might be overlooking their own needs, and that's the sort of environment that they can be, unfortunately, taken advantage of by someone like Elon Musk. It's very similar with even looking at Minecraft. I can certainly attribute Minecraft, the game, to my current position, and Far Lands or Bust is taking place in Minecraft. All the money we've raised for charity, being able to do this as a job full time, and making a fairly decent wage based on it, and all my friends and getting to know people in Mindcrack is all thanks to Minecraft. But I can separate that from Notch, because Notch isn't, as it turns out. Even though I regret in the past, perhaps, some of the positive things that I've said about Notch, or ways in which I've perhaps excused certain things he's done or said in the past. You can separate the two things, I feel. And sometimes you have to do that. And there are definitely people that you can tell who are unable to do that. People who defend and even fight for, on behalf of Elon Musk and his right to do this, that, or the other, because he's earned it. The Musk fanboys, I guess you can call them. Yeah, that's not me. I know nobody has ever asked me what my opinion of this stuff is, but I just felt like these vlogs are sometimes too much about what I've been up to and how I'm feeling, and oh my god, my schedule is all over the place. So I felt like attacking an actual issue that is pertinent to the KurtJMac. So yeah, I'm not a fan of Elon Musk, the person, and you can do your own research as to his history of not exactly being the most humane, the most socially driven, equality driven person in the world. Even going as far to this boring company that he's doing, and he's getting into public transportation. You have to worry, how much of that is only for his own kind of benefit and to the benefit of people who can afford to do X, Y, Z or the other, and not necessarily, considering public, and people who can't afford cars want to take public transportation and, bypassing all the places he needs to. Anyway, I can go on. There's a whole thing where he's trying, I don't know what has come of it, but there's in Chicago, they're looking for a public transportation system between the airports, and he was in the running for that, but I don't know what happened to that. So yeah, don't idolize people. You can idolize their work, but not the people who are behind them. And that goes for SpaceX, that goes for sports, that goes for where am I, by the way? I've taken a wrong turn. This is not the entrance I wanted. I'm just so passionate. And that goes for YouTube. All these recent things about, that's why YouTuber is kind of a bad word in my mind. All these, the next voice of YouTube, the next voice of Twitch. Oops, turns out that they're really dumb and stupid and say stupid things on a regular basis. But we're all going to excuse that because they're the voice of Twitch. They have interviews on mainstream media. They're representing the community. No. How about we just not elevate people, particularly white men? How about this? No more voices of YouTube or voices of Twitch who are white men. Men or boys. A lot of them are boys. Young, stupid boys. How about that? Can we at least go as far to say that? Because they seem to screw things up very regularly, and it's very unfortunate and face-palmy, and then it gets to the point where I don't know what to call this thing that I'm doing because it's almost shameful to be associated with them. But yeah, this has taken a turn. This I've taken many turns during this drive. How long have I been driving? But here it is. I passed it up because I'm an idiot. Here's the entrance I wanted, Juno. Right, Juno? She's been back there. I'm actually trying out. This is almost an experiment, but I recently got Juno these calming treats that have hemp CBD oil in them, apparently. In hopes of maybe she won't be as anxious or defensive at the dog park. So I've given her a few a couple hours ago, and we're gonna kind of see if that affects her behavior around other dogs. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know. Hoodlums! There's hoodlums in the parking lot. But yeah, I almost said I'm gonna go to sleep. No, this isn't Far Lines of Bus. I'm gonna end it here because we're here, right, Juno? Right, Juno? Where are we? We're at the dog park. Hopefully, this has been a very long driving vlog. Hopefully it worked with the audio and everything, because that's gonna be a real bummer if it didn't. And yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. So long, farewell, whatnot, indeed, and etc.